What it do, baby? What it do? What it do? Welcome back, man. Thanks for joining us today. If you've been here before, your continued support is well appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, I really appreciate you coming and join us today. I'm going to ask all of you guys to pause, go down to the subscribe button, like that as well, press the notification bell. You know, I'm trying to build a community with you guys, so it's going to be really cool if you take that first step to being in the community and press that notification bell. You know, I'd like for you guys to know the moment I release a video. Sundays at 5, Fridays at 5 as well, depending on which show it is. But yeah, man, today we're in Bedworth Park. I'm going to be speaking to some guys who are actually a little bit of a reason for why I started this channel and believe that I could do this. It's the Muffineers, as you can see right behind me. I'm going to be speaking to one of the co-founders. His name is Mohapi Mutaung. Seems like a really humble dude. I'm very excited to speak to him. You know, back in 2016, when I was still a young student, 20-year-old Reg, wasn't as handsome as I am right now. But yeah, back in 2016, these guys were selling easy bake muffins. I don't care what he says. I'm pretty sure those were easy bake. But yeah, he was selling easy bake muffins, and now they're one of the biggest confectioneries in the Vaal Triangle. And yeah, as Mohapi says, or what they say, he's always saying, we don't bake cakes, we bake memories. And I honestly have a lot of memories with these guys. I used to go around with people selling with them. And yeah, man, like I said, go ahead to the comment section. Tell me as much as you want to tell me. Go to my social media channels. And finally, press the subscribe and notification bell. That is very important to me. I hope you can hear me now. So yeah, go ahead, press the like button, press the notification bell, press the subscription button, and yeah, join the community, the Reggie Mash Network. Thank you very much for coming. Let's see what we can do today.
Two little mice fell in a bucket of cream. The first mouse quickly gave up and drowned, while the second mouse wouldn't give up. He struggled so much he eventually turned the cream into butter. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mohapi Mutaung, and I'm that second mouse. The Muffineers was co-founded in 2013. The Muffineers is a pastry company which is located in Bedworth Park, 26 Penelope Street. The company specializes in the production and selling of muffins, cupcakes, and specialized cakes.
Okay, so we're in Bedworth Park today with the Muffineers. I'm sitting with my man Mohapi Mutaung. We're at the first official Muffineers store in Bedworth Park. I'm very, very proud. I'm very excited to be speaking to my man Mohapi over here. If I'm not mistaken, you guys opened your store in 2022, right? Which was last year.
It was actually 2021.
2021. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, man. So we're in Bedworth Park. I think this is an amazing location actually, because most of your customers are actually students from the universities around. We're just down the road from VUT, but down the road from the Northwest University as well. So I think this is an amazing location. Thank you very much for the opportunity, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, I'd like to know, how did you meet the other two co-founders? If I'm not mistaken, the other ones are Tato Moeng, and Tepiso Maimani. All right, yeah. How did you meet the gents, and was this something that was a passion project for you, or did you actually want to make some money as a young university student?
Yeah, it's actually a funny story because I first met with Tato Moeng in class. He was speaking a lot, so we kind of clicked in class. So yeah, we kind of like similar stuff.
All right, yeah. So there was an instant connection.
Yeah, there was an instant connection between us. So then later on, we went to the cafeteria. We bought some food there. Then we realized actually food here is quite expensive. I know even today's society, food is still expensive. Even back then, we were still struggling, Then we actually saw that we can start baking muffins and eating them ourselves.
Eating them yourself?
Yeah, and Tito had the recipe and all, and then I was like, yeah, I'm keen. And then we were like, nah, this is actually a business opportunity. You can eat half of them and then sell the rest, you know.
I see.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how it actually all started.
Okay, so, man, I hear you talking about a recipe and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure you guys were selling easy mix muffins. I don't know, you can tell me. You can tell me, but the one thing that I'm wondering the most at the moment is, back in 2016, I used to be at Goodyear, right? Mm-hmm. And I had a friend of mine, Musa. Shout out to Musa, shout out to Tapelo, shout out to Tia. Love you niggas still. But yeah, we used to be chilling in my friend Tia's room, and one day Musa knocked at the door. Like, we knew it was him because he was always singing when he came to the room. So he knocked and we're like, why is this guy knocking now? And when we opened the door, we had a big tub of muffins. Yeah. And I was like, hey man, you know, it was crazy. And I could see your sticker on top of that box that he had. And so that's when I learned that you guys would send people to different student accommodations to sell the muffins for you guys. So a big question that I have is, whose idea was that, and where were you actually baking all of these muffins? Because it was quite a lot. Like, you'd have at least 50 muffins to sell overnight, and I'm pretty sure that there were other people in other locations that were selling your guys' muffins. So where did you find the idea to do that? Because a lot of people actually would sell for themselves, like they'd go to the different places and sell. But whose idea was it to give it to the people that you knew? And where were you baking so many muffins as an upstart company?
Okay, the idea actually came when we realized we are students and we are part-time entrepreneurs. So we saw that we don't have that enough time to like bake, to go bake, to go sell, to do everything. Then we just came up with that idea of, let's hire people. Let's hire bakers, let's hire salespeople, and then we'll just manage everything.
I see.
So we were just leveraging our time because of we couldn't balance between school and
I can imagine
doing business. So we started by hiring students, gave them packets to sell, and then they went around door to door doing sales. And that actually pushed our sales to increase because of now we have a target. We give you 50 muffins, you have to sell them each and every day. So that kind of created like this whole business model, and then that's what we were pushing even till now. That business model is like a golden.
I see. And you know, I know that what you guys sometimes do is that you'll call like different hotels and stuff to see if people have booked for birthdays, and if the hotel itself hasn't prepared a cake, you'll be one of the people that prepare it for them. And so you guys have basically made a hybrid of doing the same thing that you were doing before. We're driving around Bedworth Park now, and I'm realizing there's a lot of student accommodations that are just popping up everywhere. So it's a good idea to actually keep going with that. And so whose idea was it to first say, okay, let's call these different hotels? And I know you guys also supply Mercedes-Benz, the new Val Motors, with some of the confectioneries sometimes.
Yeah, I have to say the mastermind behind this whole marketing ideas is Tato Ming. He's more aggressive when it comes to sales.
I see.
Yeah, he's a nigga that works with targets, cold calling. We don't just sit here and wait for clients to come. We actually go out there and look for clients ourselves, and you know, that's how we are able to reach this success. Because I feel like if you're just sitting around and waiting for people to come to you, business is
gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. Things are gonna move slow. So I feel like just going out there and looking for clients. Like right now, we're supplying different clubs around the Val.
I see.
Different accommodations like your bread and breakfast.
I see, bread and breakfast,
Yeah.
Even with Capitos as well, if I'm not mistaken, you guys provide some of the confectioneries as well, right? That's cool.
Yeah, some of the major clubs in the Val.
That's cool. I really love your marketing, bro, because you know, these guys are provided for Ladies of Mal, they provided for Toss, even DJ Kanyani. So I'm pretty sure that Tato Ming's marketing strategy is actually working pretty well, because I'm very impressed with that. And you know, on top of marketing, on top of the great products, you can see some of them are right here behind us. On top of all of that, one thing that I'm really impressed about that you guys are doing is having this consultant type thing that you have in kind of like your financial investment type of industry, where when someone comes and orders a cake, they'll have one consultant that's dealing with them directly. And so I just like your opinion on how important it is to have good customer service, because you can have a great product, but one or two people are actually not going to want to support you guys if you don't have great customer service. So I don't know if you could tell some of the young entrepreneurs out there how important customer service is.
Okay, at the Muffineers, we have a saying that we don't just sell cakes, we sell memories. The reason why we have that analogy is you only celebrate your 50th birthday once.
Yeah.
So if we give you great service, a great product, you always gonna remember, yo, at the Muffineers, they gave me a great service. And
That cake was amazing.
The cake was amazing. You graduated once or twice, but it only happens once or twice in your lifetime. So you're always gonna remember that day. And if we gave you a crappy service, you're gonna remember Muffineers gave you a crappy service.
Bad service, yeah.
So that's why we always ensure that we give customers the best service ever, because you always remember the memories and not the product.
Don't you guys just love this guy? Hey man, that's amazing, bro. That's actually really amazing. So I get that, but what are some of the achievements that you guys have achieved? Like, I know you were at the Young Entrepreneurship Business Organization Awards, and I know you guys won last year. It was the Green Seed. It was the Green Seed Business Pitch Awards. Yeah, the Green Seed Business Pitch Awards, sponsored by Heineken. I know you guys won that last year.
Yeah.
And so myself, I'm not a businessman, but one thing that I do really like when I look at other business people is when they enter competitions of that nature. But a lot of people don't know about this stuff. And so I'd like to know from Mohapi himself, how do you get wind of this kind of stuff? Like, where do you see this on Twitter? Do you guys get contacted? How do you as a business person find these kind of competitions to enter, and how do they change your lives? Because I'm sure winning something like that and being the top 4 in the other one has some sort of implications towards how you guys do your business.
Okay, I have to say your surroundings and your circle is very important, because of the people you surround yourself with will greatly influence you. We actually heard about Green Seeds by this other guy we knew. He actually contacted us and told us about this program. It runs for like a full year where they give you mentorship. It's like a mentorship program.
Oh, it's a mentorship program.
At the end of that whole mentorship program, it's like a whole pitch competition. Then all of the businesses that are there actually pitch their business idea or the business, and then that's how they pick their winners.
I see.
So I think it's the circle, the people you surround yourself with, the pages you follow on social media.
Don't just be looking at girls. Stop looking at girls on Instagram, man. Follow the stuff that's your passion.
Follow exactly. Just also read up about your industry, because there's always something new that's happening with your industry, or something even related to your industry. Like recently we just found out there's new ways of making payments. It's not only just your cash or swiping. There's other credit facilities that you can also use to increase sales.
Yeah.
So just keep on researching, follow like those kind of pages, then you'll be very much informed.
I see. And the last one or two things that I'd like to ask you as well is the training. Do you get people that are already studying to make this stuff, like chefs and whatnot, or do you get people and you train them towards making the kind of products that you guys are making over here?
Okay, we prefer like getting a plain canvas, because we can teach them exactly what we want to teach them, the method that we use and the techniques that we use. So we found that like getting somebody who's passionate about baking, don't necessarily have the right qualifications, but who has the passion for what they do, Yeah, it's like just find the best people and
Work with them.
work with them.
I love that. I love that, brother. That's actually amazing, dude. So I'm very happy about what you guys have done here. To be quite honest with you, I did say in my intro that you guys are one of the reasons that I actually wanted to start this channel back in 2021, and even this one that I've done the revamp now, because one thing that you taught me is that it can be done. It really can be done, and you've shown me that this can be a success. Hopefully one day when I celebrate my next birthday, I'm gonna come order a cake from you guys. Definitely. No discounts. I'm gonna pay the full price. That's what we want. That's what we want. You know, stop this thing of when your friend sells shirts and anything like that, and you wanna get one for free. Buy, take your money out and buy. These people are going to be growing thanks to you guys. I hope I'm going to get one of the jackets as well one day soon. I hope so. But yeah, man, the last thing I'd just like to know is any advice you can give to someone who wants to start a business out there, like myself, who's gone out there and did it for himself. Any advice that you'd like to give? Camera's all yours, my man.
Just like to say, just start. There's no perfect moment to actually start. You just heard our story. We actually started Muffineers on the way from the cafeteria. That's how it actually started. A week later, we started baking. We started selling muffins. So there is no perfect time or perfect moment. You just work with whatever you have.
Yeah.
I was talking with Tato the other day, and we were actually discussing, or we actually started Muffineers with 90 rands.
Crazy.
Yeah, each and everyone just contributed 30 rands to start the company.
Crazy.
And now it's huge. It's huge.
I'm gonna say it's huge, man. Because you know what? I'm sure this is not gonna be your last store. The way you guys are going now, you're definitely going to afford having another store sometime.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations, man. I'm very proud of seeing a young black man. Are you from the Val, by the way?
Yeah, I'm from the Val.
Great. You see, Val Triangle, we do have people here, man, you know, but I'm very happy with what I've done today, what you guys have done. And let's hope that you keep growing, my man. I'm very, very happy with this. And yeah, people of the Reggie Mash Network, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share so that I can get more people just like Mohapi onto the channel. I really appreciate it so much, so much. I hope the phone behind me is going to stop ringing. He's part of my team. But anyway, yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for joining us. I hope I'm going to see you next time on the Reggie Mash Network. This was the Biz Corner. Peace.